Classic quotes of Niccolò Machiavelli.
If you are returning to the Classic Masterworks channel, welcome back. If you are new, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you will be made aware of our latest content. And now, on with the story.
For a monarchy readily becomes a tyranny, an aristocracy an oligarchy, while a democracy tends to degenerate into anarchy. Never was anything great achieved without danger. We cannot attribute to fortune or virtue that which is achieved without either. It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. Love is preserved by the link of obligation which, owing to the baseness of men, is broken at every opportunity for their advantage, but fear preserves you by a dread of punishment which never fails. Everything that occurs in the world, in every epoch, has something that corresponds to it in ancient times. Just as the observance of divine worship is the cause of the greatness of republics, so the disregard of divine worship is the cause of their ruin, because where fear of God is lacking, that kingdom must either come to ruin or be sustained through fear of a prince who makes up for the shortcomings in its religion. One who deceives will always find those who allow themselves to be deceived. The salvation of a republic or a kingdom is not, therefore, merely to have a prince who governs prudently while he lives, but rather one who organizes the government in such a way that after his death it can be maintained. The people resemble a wild beast, which, naturally fierce and accustomed to live in the woods, has been brought up, as it were, in a prison and in servitude, and having by accident got its liberty, not being accustomed to search for its food, and not knowing where to conceal itself, easily becomes the prey of the first who seeks to incarcerate it again. In the city of the blind, whoever has one eye is lord. Cunning and deceit will every time serve a man better than force to rise from a base condition to great fortune. So in all human affairs one notices, if one examines them closely, that it is impossible to remove one inconvenience without another emerging. Anyone who studies present and ancient affairs will easily see how in all cities and all peoples there still exist, and have always existed, the same desires and passions. There is nothing more important than appearing to be religious. Appear as you may wish to be. Women are the most charitable creatures, and the most troublesome. He who shuns women passes up the trouble, but also the benefits. He who puts up with them gains the benefits, but also the trouble. As the saying goes, there's no honey without bees. It is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. A wise ruler ought never to keep faith when by doing so it would be against his interests. One must emulate both the fox and the lion, because a lion cannot defy a snare, while a fox cannot defy a pack of wolves. Men rise from one ambition to another. First, they seek to secure themselves against attack, and then they attack others. A return to first principles in a republic is sometimes caused by the simple virtues of one man. His good example has such an influence that the good men strive to imitate him, and the wicked are ashamed to lead a life so contrary to his example. I'm not interested in preserving the status quo. I want to overthrow it. Thank you for watching. Please help support our channel by liking this video and by subscribing. Your support means a lot to us. We hope to see you again at Classic Masterworks.